Okay, and it's sort of because I'm talking about words and spELLEing and vowels. It takes me here because, I've done so much about the word imagined, the imagination, okay, the ego stealing the imagination, and it led me to this several years ago, and the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do." You see, and it has so much to do with language and spELLEing and vowels and the gospel, the temp-L. And a key in this is L-E-L, the Hebrew definition somewhat of a masculine God. Okay, so this is just sort of showing Tony. But as I learned the symbols, Tony, Tony. Okay, so what I kind of want to focus on now with this is, and God said, let there be light. Well, the crazy thing for me, I don't know, I'm in this world, and we use letters. Okay, letters. The Aleph Bet. The Aleph Bet of letters. Alright, so what I'm just going to kind of show here, you know, I don't know, I broke them into numbers, and I'm sure you've all seen this before. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And this is sort of a Masonic. When I'm showing the G, you ever seen any Mason symbols? They use the G, which is 7. And I just kind of, and I've covered this in so many videos in the past. I'm sorry, I'm holding the camera. Okay, believe it or not, that right there somewhat represents the first 6 letters. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is somewhat close them in. Alright, so this is the cube. A, B, C, D, E, F. And it's like A, bottom, top. Or A and B, bottom, top. B is, C would be, you know, like front and back. E and F would be like left and right. Okay, but 7 is the observer and creator. Okay, and this is what we call 3D. 3 dimensions. Length, width, height. But 7 is the creator. Alright, now the Aleph Bet is done in 26 letters. Well, 26 is the 13 just duplicated. Alright, so the letters. Okay, and actually, it's an amazing thing, and this is what I kind of want to show with this. Each one of these letters is actually a symbol. Okay, so A is actually the ancient Hebrew Aleph upside down. It was a bull, 2 horns. 2 horns on the same bull. B is like a circle, and the circle has been divided and opened. So it's like half of the circle, half of the circle, half of the circle, half of the circle. You see, it's together, but it's divided and connected. C is still the circle, but part of it's missing. Sort of the third Satan took, I guess. Then D, half of the circle. Alright. So now I just kind of want to take you home, because a lot of my videos I talk about, well, I'm going to cover this part real quick. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. The vowels. The vowel L's. Alright, see, the let, L-E, is female God. Okay. So the V-O-W, it's the dual whole woman. masculine God, El, the vowel Els, right? And then they are the A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And what I really want you to notice on some of this is words. I'll just give you this one. Personal. But that's not what it says. Okay. First thing we're going to do is kind of identify the vowels. And always watch the A-L. Because they have taken the E and changed it with an A. And that's the thing about vowels. They are interchangeable. It changes the spelling, but it does not change the phonics or the sound of the word. So actually, the word personal would actually mean per the Son of God. Okay? Now, the way these words are created or put together, if they didn't use the vowels, it would be much more obvious. Alright, see if I can get you some more words together. Hold on one moment, please. Okay, so here's some more words for you. Sorry, I'm having a hole in my hands. Things don't quite work the way they used to when I made my videos. Social. Social. You know, meaning other people. But actually, in the way I understand the word now, it is so-C-L. It's E-L, but they've changed it with the vowel L. So-C-L, meaning reference to God. Okay, philosophical. And that's a whole long word to break down, but it's L. It's the I-C of L. Philo, which really has to do with a circle. Okay, dimensional. Wow, you know, it's the dividing the men's Zion of God, of El again. You see, it's da min Zion El. Educational. Boy, that's got something. Educational. Really, that really means the limiting of God. Proportional. Wow. Same thing. It's the proportion of God. Controversial. It's the differences of God. Professional. Profess Zion and El. I love this one. Potential. Potent El. A potent God. A God of potency. And I don't know, this sort of sticks into me here. The tent. God dwells in tents. The intent. And I'm still breaking some of these letters down. The P and the R has a lot to do with some. And what I'm getting into, it's crazy. It's magic. In a way, it is magic. Okay? And then this weird thing, you see, Christ came with the gospel. Okay? The way I see it is actually go spell. Go spell. He taught the disciples. And I'm sorry I talk crazy now because I break these words down. And here's one. See, symbols. Now, the vowel is the O, but it's interchangeable with the A, the E, CMBLs, CMBLs, spELLEing, spELLEing, CHRONICELLE, APOSTELLE, Emmanuel. Okay, so in a crazy way, it's like people have been taught magic with words or letters, but they really don't know what they were doing. You see, the power is in the word. It's in the tongue, the sound, the vibration. It's the breath. Every breath you take is the Spirit of God. What are you doing with it? What is your intent? The intent is the imagination. Alright, let's see what else I can get here for you. I wanted to show this one too. I don't know, sometimes just words run in my head. And as I do these words, let's see, the letters, the vowels, aha, here. Lead to gold. Well, this lead, okay, when they, in alchemy, when they speak of turning lead to gold, it's something different than people. It's not in the materialistic way, but it's in a spiritual enlightenment. L-E-A-D. Okay, it's almost like the lead is saying a division of the imagination of the female god, turning it to go-eld, which is it's like a spiritual empowerment. You know, like Christ, this is a word that's been sort of sticking in my head. Healed, H-E-A-L-D, but the A has been changed with the vowels, so he elled. He elled. He empowered them. When Christ healed, he empowered. He elled. Okay, guys, I don't know. I'm just putting some footage together. I'm going through some of this. I know it's a lot to take in, but it's the words. And I go back to, hold on, I'll get this for you.
you.